Alright, we're here for my very first M14 draft online. I've only drafted this set once so far, and I did a few pre-releases, so I'm still kind of new to the format. So here we got a Liliana's Reaver, which is, I played against it and it was quite good. It's not a ton more better than that, honestly. I like Trained Condor, that card's quite good. Celestial Flare is fine. I mean, these are all decent creatures. I mean, the creature power level seems to be a lot lower in this core set than others. So, Liliana's Reaver is really good, though. I do not like black so far, but I'm willing to go in black for this card. Alright, so now we have a Pacifism passed to us. So someone took another common over Pacifism, which is strange, because Pacifism is one of the best commons ever. I'm going to take that black's or white's open. Maybe. We'll see. But either way, I'm taking Pacifism here. There's no black card I want. And this is the best non-black card. Alright. So, I love Master Diversion. This is one of the few really solid aggressive cards. Other notable cards are Giant Spider. What does this do? Oh, it's a weird dig. Volcanic Geyser. Yeah, but I'm taking Master Diversion. It's really strong, and we picked a Pacifism, so that's two really solid cards. I do like white a lot, so that'd be great if it was open. Alright, here... Huh. This guy's fine. Like, I'm gonna put this up here, just so people can see. I like this card. It's not great. It doesn't really know what it wants to do. It's awkward that it's flying a Death Puncher. It's still solid, and you really cannot be picky with the bodies that you get in this format, and this one's probably ahead of the curve. There's no white card I want. In fact, there's no white card, and there's nothing in any other color that would really draw me towards it, so I'm just going to take that. Alright, so 3 mana 2/3 is fine. Actually, I'm probably going to take Mark of the Vampire. This card's powerful. Like, as much as I hate auras have definitely been pushed, and this one's just like, if they don't have the removal spell, they're going to lose. You put it on a creature, and you just say, deal with it. And if they can't deal with it, you win. Okay, here, there's a Mind Rot, there's a Pay No Heed, a pretty mediocre combat trick, and the terrible Vile Rebirth. So this is like between one of these three cards. I don't want the Divine Favor. I only want it in specific decks, and this is not one of them. This guy could be good. We have a Pacifism so far. The body's not terrible. We could pick up... Maybe we can have an excuse to play some more auras. Even though... I mean, we do have... Actually, we have two. I didn't even realize that Mark is a... Yeah, I'm going to take him. We have two auras already, and his... Not terrible on his own. I mean, he's pretty bad, but not terrible. Alright, here we're taking Ring Flesh, and we're happy about it. Wow. That's a really late Behemoth. This card is really good, especially since the format is slow. This guy actually becomes an 8/8 a reasonable amount of the time. I could take Siege Mastodon, which has got a really good body, but Ring Flesh, I think I want more. This card just overperforms most of the time. I played with it in one deck for this format so far, and it was fine. Alright, here, ooh, we could really go deep. Let's go to Cost Sort. Probably should have done that a while ago. We're already really clogged up on 4s, so I just want the 2/3. And this guy's cute, but... And I feel like we're going to be able to pick up 6 drops way later. Maybe not in white and black, but either way, I want to make sure I have my low end finished first. Here there's nothing. There's a Howl. Maybe I'll take Shrivel for the sideboard. Most likely not playing it. Alright, here I'm going to take the Siege Mastodon. Pretty happy too. He's got a fat butt. not a lot can get through him. And he comes down on turn 5, which is relatively early in the game. So, right now I'm liking the looks of this deck. It seems fairly aggressive. I have like a couple removal spells, some relatively early beaters. 2-drops are kind of hard. It's kind of hard to find aggressive 2-drops I've found in this format. A lot of them are like in green. I mean, there's some white and black ones, but Mark of the Vampire. We definitely have ways of winning the game. That's good. So, yeah. Okay, nothing real for us. We'll take nothing really. We'll take this glimpse. Probably the only playable there. Take Pillow Paradox. Hopefully won't have to play it. We already have a ton of 4-drops, so probably won't have to, but... And we'll take another Undead Minotaur. These guys just seem like they're begging to get suited up with an aura. We'll see if we play that a Quarter Shield. I don't think this deck's what he's going to want in a Quarter Shield, but we could pick something that would change that. Alright, Guardian of the Ages. Pretty awesome card. It just warps the way your opponent has to play. Like, kind of want to take Liturgy of Blood too. It even has synergy with our Undead Minotaurs. And then there's Pacifism as well, which is even better. It's just a vanilla 7/7. That's not... I guess... Alright, so it gets trample, so that changes things. Oof. Alright, I could be wrong, but I think I just want to take the Pacifism. This might just be a late-end bomb that I need to play, but I feel like once you're in top deck mode, you put this in play, they're just not going to attack you. And I know it basically makes it so your opponent can't win until they do. I would rather just take a really solid removal spell. I think this is just straight up the best common removal spell in the set. There's Giant Spider here, Deadly Recluse. There's other good cards here. Dragon's Egg. Obviously this. I mean, maybe it's possible as a table. Well, probably not. We're just taking Pacifism. Might be wrong. Wow. My eye immediately goes to the next Pacifism, which I think I'm taking. Wow, it's a great pack. Shock, Liturgy, Deadly Recluse. I'm going to be playing against a lot of good decks. Briar Pack Alpha? Great. Alright, well, I'm still happy with Pacifism. Okay, here... I already have a ton of 4-drops. I mean, I guess I'm not going to count this. I guess I don't have a ton. I think I want to Shade at this point. I think I want a way to win the game, and Shades are great in the late game for that. I don't really know the power level of this card overall. It seems pretty good. You know, if I'm heavy Pacifisms, if I end up being like pretty tempo with my removal spells, maybe I just want the 2/2 flyer for 4. It's overpaid for that, but the fact that it's Death Touch, so it can do stuff in the late game, is good. Yeah, I'm just going to take this. That might be incorrect. Awkward. Okay, so right now, usually when you're black, you want to be heavy black, but I have not picked a card yet that incentivizes you to be heavy black, so I don't mind having a double white spell in my deck. This card's like not insane removal, but it's still removal. My other options are like Dark Favor or Show of Valor, and I feel like these are going to come later. Celestial Flare seems... that's close. I have yet to play with this card. I've just played against it. And if your opponent doesn't play around it, it's a blowout. And since people are new to this format, I just feel like it might be better early in the format than later. So I'm just going to pick it. And then I'm going to take this Pump Spell. Blood Baron's good. But I want Pump Spells to force my guys through. Besides the fact that we have no 2-drops, this seems relatively aggressive. I think I want to start prioritizing playable 2-drops at this point. Alright, we're going to take this. This is actually one of the best bodies at common for black. 6 mana, 4/6. And it's weird because usually in formats, 6 drops like table, but I'm going to take the opportunity to take this. Plus, there's nothing else in this pack for us. This card's so hard to beat. Alright, 3 mana, 2/3. Man, there's just like no playable, just straight up 2-drops. And I also think green is just the best color in this format so far. It's just so good, and it's deep too. I feel like a table can support multiple, like many green drafters. Alright, this, wow. A mastered version this late, that's awesome. Now I really want 2-drops badly. Man, these are powerful packs. Giant Spider this late. I'm probably going to end up using my removal more aggressively rather than sandbagging it. At this point, I think I just want to cut the Giant Spider. I'm not playing either of these two, so... this is a card I could side in if I play against other pacifisms. Or other cards like that, but I just want to cut Giant Spider. That card's good against us. And I want to cut a Deadly Recluse because that's another card good against us. Now I'll take this combat trick. I could have a Dress for the sideboard, but there's a good chance Pay No Heed makes the main deck. It's not a card I want to main, but I will. And I will definitely, if it's in my sideboard, side it in against like damage-based removal spells, basically red. Yep. Hive's turn. He's probably not playing it. So far, we have one other sliver. It seems really hard to get the sliver deck together because they're all playable on their own. Wow, this card's interesting. I've seen a lot of people play it, and I don't know if that's correct. Like, I get that anytime a creature would die, you can gain 4 life, but the fact that its sole purpose is to gain life is a turnoff.